Hello everyone, my name is Axel and I like to build stuff. This is a 2 horsepower, 16,000 RPM nitro powered Ekranoplan. And it is pretty darn cool. If you haven't seen it yet, I made a video documenting the entire build process and testing process that went into way more detail on the ups and downs of this project. And I ended that video on this point. Right, so how are we doing on... Oh, wow. This thing guzzles gas like it's nothing. Holy mackerel. Rightio. Here we go. This is an 8cc engine mounted on the top of a 3D printed mount that is then attached to a foam airplane that I made in less than 6 hours. Yeah, quite the project. Once it's up to speed, it'll ride on a cushion of air using the huge aerofoils and short wings that it has. This will then make it super easy to fly and super efficient. So then I threw it in the back of my buddy's truck. And speaking of buddy, this is Rob. Rob is the one that got me introduced to these whole nitro planes in the first place, because this clip right here shows my whole process into seeing how they even work. So after loading it up, I drove over to some local soccer fields and it was time to put this thing down to the test. As you can see, I added in a spar with some tape because I noticed the wings would try and over dihedral, and that was not doing so good for me. So now I've gotten my high octane and my normal fuel, and yeah, let's give this thing a test. That thing just glides.
Yeah, you want to get it up on a plane.
With what Rob just said in mind, we decided to go all the way down to the other side of the fields and try going upwind to try and see if it'll get into ground effect a little easier. This did not end well.
Yeah, hit it hard.
Alright, so let's assess the damage. It seems like we had a propeller strike right there. Mount right here just came completely undone. Whoops. The prop is in good condition. It's still nice and tight on the crankshaft. So yeah, I think I'll try and glue that back together, and then we'll be right back. Right, so I'm back. I just finished gluing the whole thing together. It is alive. I put these two side supports on. I dumped it with hot glue. The electronics in there seem to be fine. The only other damage I could see was one of the aerofoils on the right wing decided to separate at the trailing edge. But besides that, I think it's gonna be fine. And yeah, let's give this thing another go. Also, on top of that, I also noticed that we were flying upwind, which I think is why it went up and stalled out. I know I didn't get that on frame, but yeah, it full on stalled out and then slammed into the ground. So the fact that a foam-only plane with a plastic part and a nitro engine held all together is pretty darn impressive. So I'm gonna start it up, go way down to the other end of the field, and then I'm gonna just fly it with a crosswind, because then if anything it'll be blown to the side. Well, you try to resurrect a dead project and it ends up completely dying on you. Yeah, it's gone. Well, that was a really fun project while it lasted. I really wish I got more stuff on camera, but unfortunately that is probably gonna be the end of this project. Now, if you want to build this yourself, I'll have all the links down in the description for all the parts and the build video I had for this project. Also, I would like to thank everybody who joined me on the live premiere of this video. If you want to see more videos like this, where the building video is separate and all you want to see is the action in these videos, make sure to leave a like. If this video gets 20 likes, I will continue this format in the future. Also, if you want to see more RC projects or more Nitro projects using this brand new engine, make sure to subscribe and also comment your idea of what you want to see in the future. But sadly, this is all I have time for this month. I would like to thank you all very so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.